Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my loves. You are now tuned in to Real Talk with Lady K, Uncensored. Uncensored means that we're going to be talking about some things in a specific way or a different type of way. Kiki Jones, love and light to you. For those of you who don't know, I have a new YouTube channel. Make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. Find me at Warrior Goddess Lady K on YouTube. For those of you who do not follow me on Instagram, same thing, Warrior Goddess Lady K. Like, I'm building me a whole new brand, honey. I'm letting people know that, this ain't the old Kayla, that's why I made the post. Some of y'all, if y'all don't know me like that, don't call me Kayla, because that makes me feel like that makes me feel like you think you know me, and you don't. And even if you think you do, you don't. So, and even if you do know me, just put respect on my name, as far as I'm asking you to either address me as Lady K, Warrior, Goddess, Queen. That's just how it goes, and if you can't respect that, then baby, you cannot, you will not be granted permission to access my space. Miss Tiffany Williams, love and light to you, sis. I'm going to go ahead and send out my quick notifications, what I normally do. I will be posting this video on YouTube, so welcome to everybody everywhere across the world. If you have told God you need a message, this could be for you. I want you to know that I am an acquired taste. All of my messages are not for everybody. On top of, energy is fluid, it's not gender related. So anything that I say in my message, you have figured it out? The bomb. Okay. Yeah, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Do not come on my live being petty. I deliver spiritual messages a whole different way. I do use profanity in my videos. So if you got a problem with that, you might as well get the fuck on now. It's this, I found this girl on YouTube. I swear I love her whole energy. I swear to God. She just let people know, point blank period. You don't have to like me. I don't have to like you, but we do have to respect one another, and, whether we agree or not. Okay, so I'm sending out these invites real quick. I think that's all I'm going to do. Okay, so, whether you are able to catch this live now, good. If you're able to catch it later, it's still fine, because I want you to remember that time is an illusion. For those of you who don't know me, I am new, but not new to this spiritual journey. But every day is a new journey. So I want you to know that, wherever you are in your life, that you are not there by chance. You are there on purpose, and you are where you need to be. Now, for those of you who did not catch my video last night, baby, I got a whole new deck. Okay, God is giving us messages on a whole new level. This is the Rumi deck. For those of you who do your own research or know a little bit about a little something, Rumi was a great poet amongst great other things. Okay, I haven't really went through the excuse me. That's the telephone. That's my mom's phone. So she's gonna answer it, or she's gonna let it ride. Whatever she's gonna do. So yeah, she answered. Okay. So saying that to say, this oracle. They basically entitled it An Invitation into the Heart of the Divine. And I believe that is what's going on in our lives right now. That is what's going on in our lives as individuals and as a tribe, as a family. We know that my mom always told me that, there's a big difference between family and relatives. And relatives are people who you are related to as far as, bloodline, all that extra stuff. But family people, they let you know that it doesn't matter about blood, how long they've known you. They love you for you. They appreciate you. They just, it's time to only place your energy in places that it is wanted, invited, accepted, appreciated, and respected. Okay, and maybe in that order. If not, it's all the same. So, I'm going to go ahead and get to the message. Like I said, for those of you who are able to stay on the live, please stay as long as you can, because I promise you, I believe that if you need a message, God is giving you a message. You first must know that you must take your mind out of the box, okay? Know that God is doing a new thing in our lives. And I believe that what's going on in our life right now is God is taking us to a whole nother level. Our mind, body, and spirit. He is transforming, and we've been saying this over the past retrogrades, over the past couple months, weeks, days, years. For those of you who've been following me, on my Facebook before I started transitioning to other social media sites. But I want you to know that you are so special. You have not only been called, you've been chosen. See, it's one thing for God to call you. See, God has called a lot of people, but for whatever specific reasons, they have chosen not to move forward in the journey. They have chosen to stay where they are, be complacent with what they have received thus far. And, you know, they're just fearful of moving forward into the unknown because their whole life has either been taught or guided for them. They have been told what to believe, what to say, how to say it, which takes away from their authenticity, okay, which takes away from your authenticity if you did not know. So when you try to conform to this world that you are not from, things are going to not work out for you, okay? And I don't know exactly what the message, I don't know, and I didn't know what the message was going to be. I try to take the energy that I'm normally in because I do believe that God has called and chosen me to lead my tribe, my family, my soul family, the Black Sheep tribe, to where, you know, God created a place and a platform and I call my YouTube channel Garden of Eden, because Garden of Eden, according to the Bible, is a place of paradise, you know, God's paradise. Paradise is a place that I want to go, okay? We ain't got to be too deep about it. On top of, a garden is a place to where you create and you sow things to where you can reap, okay? So I believe that God is saying that we have sown for those of you, and this is not for everybody, okay? Because this is for collective. If you need a one-on-one message, I am running a $20 special. To where you can book your own personal reading, to where we can go to the cards and God will have a specific message just for you. That's why I want anybody, I haven't ran into anybody yet. I pray I don't. I pray that I am as clear and direct with my messages that God gives me to relay to you guys. I pray that I'm clear and just straight to the point, to where, like I said, it's going to be people in your life who just going to always just try to get on your nerves and try to be extra. But slowly but surely, as you keep ignoring them, they, you know, will right on about your life, if that makes sense. Excuse me, my mouth was dry. Good morning to everybody, no matter where you are. Good afternoon, whatever time you viewing this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to the message. I don't have my music because Honey Bunny's actually home. She been sick lately. Hey Lee, love and light to you, baby. Brittany, love and light to you guys. So, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the message. I got our first card. I think that I don't know exactly how it's gonna go. But what's been going on in my life, and I'm pretty sure everybody else's, is you're going through this metamorphosis. You're going through this transformation. And I believe that God is really, really doing something and we're taking action on it. For a lot of you who've been procrastinating and dragging your foot by shit, God is like giving you this energy and this new, it's like he's opening this new path for you to move forward. He is helping you to get rid of all the negative people, places, and things out of your life that does not serve your highest purpose. I want you to know that what is really going on in your life, if you don't know, is there is this power of awakening, okay? An awakening of power within you. I believe that it's time for you to be aggressive as far as what you want to do in life, what path you want to take, how you want to move forward. A lot of us have been struggling with straddling the fence, if that makes sense. A lot of us have been struggling with, you know, ping-ponging on, should I do this, should I do not do that, should I go this way, should I go that way, when another group of us have been at that stage, and we're now at the stage to where we have made up our mind. Okay, take it as it resonates. Leave what doesn't. I want you to know that whatever you have chosen to do is the right thing in your life. What's happening is, because this power, this awakening of power in your life, it's sort of like the light within you is now starting to burn through your body without the physical pain. It's actually your light, your spirit, your everything that's in you. Ideas, songs, poems, letters, just any form of communication. God is strengthening you to say and do what it is that needs to be said and done. Okay, so that is our message. Okay, now I got our main message from my Earth Warriors deck, and that's, I call her Big Mama. This is when I need like a deep message, to where, you know, as a child, you know, when you're young, you whether in the physical or the spiritual, you are brand new. You need to learn. That's why God has allowed people to go before you, or people to experience a little more, for people to experience certain things to help you and guide you. This path and this new journey that you're taking in life, it is at first going to seem like you're on it by yourself, but you're really not. But even though you see, it seems like you're on this path by yourself, this path is really pretty. So the scenery, you know, it's like God is making it kind of comfortable for you, okay? And I didn't even really recognize the butterfly at the bottom, if you can see it. You have now transformed from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Do not think that going from a caterpillar to a butterfly is something easy. That is hard. Now, I can understand a caterpillar slowly, like, you know, but surely, maybe it picks up speed. I can see that. But from an animal that has been on the ground, last, beneath, and not above, in their thinking and moving, and seeing things, their perception, for God to take you from the bottom to the top in such a fast manner, or it didn't take your growth or your blessings or your journey or whatever it is that God is, you know, your path, it's taken half the time it has taken other people. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't want that, okay? So our message from God, Mother Nature, your higher self, your ancestors, spirit guides, master guides, archangels, all of those, they are saying that if you're asking what's going on in your life, why are you feeling like, you know, your mind is going crazy? Or why are you feeling why are you now moving forward? You're asking God, what has happened in your life, or what is getting ready to happen in your life that makes you feel like you are ready to move forward? For some of you, it's love. Somebody came into your life and had shown you real love. You've been searching for a real love. Someone to set your heart free, real love. Listen, okay? Searching for a real love. I can't say no judge me, but music comes, that's how I get my messages, and honey, listen, that's just how it goes, so take it as it resonates. Someone or something has come into your life and shown you this new path to love. Now, I've been going through some things in my life, and it is starting to seem like life, period, the journey of it, is the beginning steps is love. Learning how to love. It's like that Lil Wayne song. You had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Never could have never figure out how to love. You know? Hey, Kendra, baby. You were trying to figure out how to love. God is saying, first of all, love is the key to everything. You know why? Because God is love. This awakening that has happened in your life has come to you by way of love. Take it as it resonates. Like I said, for some of you, it's a newfound self-love for yourself. For some of you, it's a reconciliation of a relationship. And remember, ships are partnerships, business partnerships, relationships, friendships, any ship that's supposed to be taking you somewhere. And I believe that whatever ship that, two groups. For one group, whatever ship you've just left or hopped off of because it wasn't taking you nowhere, this ship that you are now getting ready to board is where you need to go, is what you need to do. It's going to take you somewhere. It's going to take you not only out of your misery, it's going to take you into a new world, a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. Like you're scared. Like I feel like the Aladdin song. And what happens is a splendid torch. Let me go to the book. Give me 1 second. Remember, bear with me. I normally just intuitively read from the cards, the energy. But last night, the message that we had, for those of you, if you did not get it, God is saying we need to go deeper. A lot of us always want that quick microwave message or that fly-by-night type of, you know, experience. But it's like we're tired of the, you know, the quickies and the get-rich-quick schemes type situation. You're ready to completely plan out what it is you want to do. The number 7, I don't know who that resonates with. I don't know if you've been seeing 77777, your birthday in July. Like, I don't know, the number 7, okay? I think that represents completion, something like that, and some other stuff. But I want, for me right now, it's coming through because this card is 52, okay? We got this card a couple readings ago. A splendid torch, blaze brightly. Intuitively, what I'm getting, and then I'm actually going to go to the message. What I'm getting when I pair, give me 1 second. Love and light to everyone who's on this live, and love and light to everyone who's going to watch it whenever they find some time. What I feel the message is coming through, Goddess Lopez, baby. Good morning, boo. I love you. I did a video last night. I think that you should watch it. God told me to tell you. With these two cards coming out, okay, we have the Power Awakening. This is the main thing. What my message is, I'm not a fortune teller. What I do is I'm a messenger. Okay, I'm a light worker. I'm a healer. I'm the goddess of love. I'm a whole bunch of shit, warrior. Listen, I'm a whole motherfucking force to be reckoned with. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. But what's happening is God is saying, so are you. Do not look at me as such someone, as a person who is obtaining something that you cannot obtain. You must understand that in order for you to get like me, which is get like God, is you must change the way that you operate. I'm talking about all the way across the board. It is time for you to go deeper. It is time for you to stop allowing yourself and people, places, and things to give you half-ass shit. No more half-stepping. If it's not coming all the way or direct, we don't want it. Simple as that. We have already been, slowly but surely letting people know how shit is going to be. But now, if we damn near in that mind frame, it's a whole mood. My way or the highway, point blank, period. Because what is happening is this power awakening, this awakening of power that is coming in your life has happened, is happening, all that good stuff, and will continue to happen. This is just the first stages. It's just breaking you into this new life, this new world, this new way of operating. God is saying that this is such a powerful awakening that don't try to wreck your brain trying to figure out and plan everything. All he wants you to do is blaze brightly. Do your thing. Whatever makes you, you do it, because that is what attracts people, places, and things to you. The message that comes with this card, okay, is simply this. And this quote is by George Bernard Shaw. This is the true joy in life. The being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle for me. It is a sort of splendid torch. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got hold of for the moment. And I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. Now, I butchered the reading a little bit, but I got what it was saying, basically. What you need to do is, it is time for you to blaze the trail. Hey, Angelia, baby. It is time for you to blaze the trail for your children and they kids and they kids. Not just your family, for just the world as a whole. You've been putting yourself, your light, your knowledge, your love, the way you are in a box because people do not understand who you are. And God is saying that you know who you are. I have repeatedly and countless times reminded and showed you who you are. If you do not know what your spirit looks like, women, as far as the goddess in you, your feminine side, and for men, and I haven't uploaded on YouTube yet, but I will. For the men, if you want to know what your feminine side looks like, and you ain't, immature about situations, you are really a deep thinker. My new, the Rumi Oracle showed us what our spirit looks like. We are from Venus. Your loving side, your nurturing side, your feminine side is from Venus. And what is the planet Venus associated with? Love, okay? So what God is saying, he is bringing a powerful awakening to the love aspect in your life. Thank you, God. With this power of awakening, God and Mother Nature, Mother Earth is saying to us, baby, this is the light I've been telling you about, since you were a kid. This is what people have always seen in you, and they were afraid. This gift, this talent, this everything that is going on in your life is the journey that you are supposed to take, okay? I pulled a splendid torch. I pulled that from the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle, because a lot of us have been having a lot of dreams, and if you haven't, you will start. Trust me when I tell you. And if you do, inbox me, comment below, let me know, God is saying that you're not the first person in the world, okay, to take this generation. There are other people, like X-Men. There are other mutants out there. There are other X-Men out there. Very far in between, but baby, they're out there. And they're out there for a specific reason. They have been hiding. We have been hiding our gifts. We have been hiding our gifts for such a very long time. Due to the fact that we were afraid that people were going to be afraid of who we were, what we knew. They were going to think that we were, weird, or, and then some of you can't tell certain people because they'll be ready to call them people on you to commit you. But little do people know is that an awakening has happened in your life. Okay? The awakening is to let you know that you are everything that you want to be. You are everything that you need. You are the light. You are the joy. The peace, courage, wisdom, serenity, all that good stuff is you. You have it's unlocking stage by stage. You unlock your gift, talent, and ancestral knowledge by becoming grounded. Becoming grounded is an easier said than done process, because the world teaches us that you must be this, that, and the third, or you must have this, you must obtain material wealth in order for you to be considered a boss, or doing something, or successful, or you done made it. When God said that, little do people understand that being grounded starts with centering yourself with your spirit, your higher self, the universe, and God. You must ground yourself in order to blaze brightly. Grounding yourself means you must go against the grain, and you must do what you must do. Saying that to say, if you know what you're supposed to do in a certain situation, but you seek counsel from somebody else, and it doesn't match with what your heart and what you feel God is telling you, you must, hey Cam, love and light to you, baby. You must always know that God always tells you what to do before the situation arises itself. It's sort of like your psychic powers. People call it discernment. Tomato, same stuff. You know how you have, why you have the gift of discernment. You know why you can always call people on their bull crap, because you are grounded. You're centered to this ancestral and higher knowledge that a lot of people don't understand. And what's happening is God is opening up the skies to pour you out this channel, connect you with this channel, with Him, so that you can receive the information of how you can grow in your mind, body, and spirit. And this gift that He's growing inside of you is going to birth into the world. Because the people, see, what you're going through in your life, no matter how bad it is grounding you. It's bringing you back to reality. It's exposing the truth of who you are in your situation, okay? The next card I've never even seen this word, so we are about to learn some stuff together, okay? Good morning, love and light to everyone on here. I want you to know that I love you if no one has told you that they love you. Hey, David, love and light to you, King. I want you to know that God loves you more than I love you. And how you know that God loves you more than I love you, and how you know that I love you, is because God gave me a message to give to you. You, all of this and I. Vesca Piscis. Visca Piscis. I think it's Visca Piscis. We're going to learn exactly what it is, okay? The message from this card is saying, creating soul truth in the world. Deep. Grounding. Through your grounding, through God grounding you, is going to allow you to create the soul truth. And you're going to expose when people try to tell you that, this right here is demonic and it's the devil. God is going to show you and give you some information. And not just this, and for you it could be different. God has you helping people and explaining stuff to people your own way. Listen, however God tell you to help and minister to people, do it. Some people may not like it. And the people who don't like it is not the people who you're supposed to help. Like, people don't like that I use profanity in my spiritual messages. And I continuously tell them I don't give a fuck. Okay? And I hate to get to that point. Because at the end of the day, people be worried about shit they don't need to be worried about when they need to be focused on something else. Saying that to say, you can't get your message, or you don't want to be helped, or you cannot move forward in life because you don't like the motherfucker who's trying to help you. Or you are too embarrassed and you don't want people to think that your life is not as put together as you are trying to proclaim that it is. When God is saying that he's trying to get you out of this material stuff. Stop worrying about what you acquire material-wise, you know, in the 3D, and realize that you create from your crown chakra. You create from another dimension. You create in the heavens and then bring it to earth. That's how that works. Y'all be trying to do stuff backwards. The message that we get from this card is the outside world feels more real than the inner world because we have been encouraged to focus more on what is outside of us. I just said that. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there is no resistance to your fulfillment. When we scan the myriad possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know that what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we have made and all the ones we will make in the future. I believe that means that's all about becoming balanced, becoming grounded in your life, okay? You must always remember that in order for you to be grounded, in order for you to be grounded enough to hear what God is saying, in order for you to be able to hear your inner voice, okay, to merge the inner and outer worlds, okay, you must meditate. Meditate. Start small. Find you a 10-minute one. Find you a 5, 10, 15, 20. There are different time links. But I'm telling you, when I started meditating, you can mess around and find you a 30-minute meditation and it feel like it only was 10 minutes. Because when you meditate and when you tap into a frequency, when you tap into God, okay, and when he start pouring into you the everlasting rivers of life and just making you feel so brand new, you will want to meditate more. You will realize that that's the only way I'm going to get my information. When you can't watch, when you ain't got no cable or your TV ain't working or you ain't got no gas to go to church, how can you talk to God? You talk to him yourself by prayer, by meditation. There are so many ways for you to ask, for you to receive knowledge on how you can be yourself. What you need to do next. What is it that you need to give the world? God said it's a soul song. A soul song could actually mean you might need to write a song. For those of you, write out your testimony. Write a letter to your inner child. I've done that. Sometimes you have to, and I'll explain that on another video. But killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I believe that I feel like I just tapped into the divine masculine, divine feminine. I feel like for those of you, because a lot of us, you know, like I said, love is the root and the foundation of what we're building. So for some of you, your man and your woman is saying, you know, well, if you know, hey, okay, I'm going to go with it. Okay, for all of you ladies, for all of the divine masculines who watch this video, this is the song. I feel it's from both of y'all, but as a woman, I feel like, you know, this is what she's saying, you know. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a, I don't know the words. And so I came to see him and read each one of them. And there he was, this young one, listen, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his, you need to sing your life. Write it. Write the vision, make it plain. Your life could be starting a new business. Your life could be, and then write a love letter to yourself. Keep a journal of your journey. Like, that's going to be your soul song. You know, write as if you died and you wanted somebody to remember you, or, you know, just to know about what's going on in this journey. Write it. And watch how much joy that it brings to your life. All right, we're going to my new deck. This is the last deck I'm going to pull from Rumi, okay? With all of this that is going on, everything that's going on right now in our life, this power of awakening to awaken us up to, you know, how powerful we are, how creative we are, how loving we are. It's reminding us that, you know, we must stay grounded. We must stay humble. We must always, you know, keep our eye on the prize. We must always remember what the purpose is. Because, see, God always, you know, He always take us from nothing to something, and then we forget what we lose the vision and the momentum because God blesses us, and God is saying, I want you to remember now. I'm getting ready to give it to you, and I want you to remember what I'm blessing you for, because we're here to be a blessing to others. So with this Rumi that I love it, it's very deep. It normally has a poem. So with this message being a love message of the power awakening within us, which is love, our divine purpose in life, it is time for us to live how exactly God has designed us to. God already has a blueprint for your life. God already knows what he wants to do, how he wants to do it. He knows exactly when he's going to give it to you. We are here just to basically enjoy the ride. And we can enjoy this ride, even though it seems scary and it's different. We can enjoy it because we know that our pilot and co-pilot is God, is Mother Earth, is Mother Nature, is your higher self, the ancestors, love, light, all creation. It is all within us. So asking for a message from the divine, from the heart of the divine. Thank you. Listen, when I first had pulled this deck out the box, this was already out, and I said, if this card, and it says Sacred Union, I don't know exactly who it's for. I don't know what it's for. I'm going to channel it in a second, but I am very excited because it said Sacred Union. Oh my gosh. And I promise you, y'all see me just shuffle all that stuff, these cards. God is saying that this power of awakening, of the light within you, letting you realize who you are, is creating a sacred union between your higher self and your physical self. It's creating a sacred union between you and your divine counterpart. Meaning, for all divine masculines who are having a power awakening in the love department, you are now on the journey to sacred union. I'm so excited because the message from this card, babe, from these cards be so deep. I swear it's like, oh my gosh, I can't listen. Okay, so let's see. Completion. Seven, we represented for completion, and this card is 19. 9 plus 1 is 10. For some of you, this is a generation. Give it to me for 1 second. For some of you, before I read the message, for some of you, on your divine masculine and divine feminine journey, it's happening. It's already happened. It's just manifesting on the 3D. You guys are coming into union. I don't know if this is marriage, engagement, whatever, or actually being committed to one another. Like that, whatever the next step is in y'all journey, that is now here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And for those of you who have been trying to learn how to love yourself and be yourself, that sacred union is now here for you. You know who you are. You are walking in it. It's, you crawling before you walk, but baby, you know exactly what you want to do now. I'm so excited. All right, so our message from Rumi, okay? Sacred union. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. Here we go. Here's the message. I want to make sure I got it right. Now, my big sis, this girl named Tiffany Banks on Facebook, on YouTube, I think it's Tiffany Banks as well, and then on Instagram, you can find her at The Poetic Pharaoh. When she reads Rumi, like, oh my gosh, like that's one of the reasons why, she's one of the reasons why I got this deck, because I'm telling you, when the poems come, especially when it's a love reading, and it's like God, you either can take it, for those of you who are single, this is God's love message to you, okay? For those of you who are on this twin flame, soulmate, divine masculine, divine feminine journey, this is your message from your woman or your man, okay? Like, You guys are mirroring each other, okay? Sacred union. When two become one. I need some love like I never needed love before. Gonna make love. Listen, Spice Girl song, When Two Become One. Google it. It's thebomb.com. But this is the message from your man, your wife, your divine counterpart, from God, from your higher self, whoever you fancy. Here is their message to you. Okay? Ready? Stupefied with bliss, I become without thought. There is no grief in that loss. I gladly surrender my intelligence in favor of this mindlessness. It is ecstasy, rapture. The sweetness of the union, so sacred, overwhelms my senses. The lover and the beloved are my world. Nothing else exists except this love, this unity of divine masculine and feminine, and the fresh new universe that shall be born from their sacred conjoining. It happens even now, between my body and my spirit, and in yours, and in his over there, and that woman passing by. All creation is sacred, rapturous embrace. So shocking and wild, this frenzy of loving delight without limits. Let us be swept away, my beloved, in the passionate loving that renders duality into one and tips the mind into empty ecstasy. Listen, Rumi must have got a lot of play back in the day, because listen, honey, that was so beautiful. Listen, I'm telling you, Rumi does it every time. This sacred union that's happening in your life, okay? The power awakening of power is coming through you and your divine part becoming one. You and your higher self becoming one. You and just following your journey and just following God and just, letting him take the wheel, becoming one. This sacred union, I am so excited. I am so happy. We have worked hard for it, and I cannot wait to hear and see what you guys are going through and, how it works out for you. Stay patient, stay hopeful, keep your joy, start writing, journaling, write a song about your life, write a self to your inner child. Sometimes you have to purge a lot of things in your spirit in order for it to be released, so that you can, receive what it is that God is trying to give you. So I love you guys so very much. Love and light to everyone. Make sure, if you feel led, spread this video. Comment, like, share. Follow me on YouTube, Warrior Goddess Lady K. Follow me on Instagram, Warrior Goddess Lady K. Facebook, Kana Spigner. YouTube, where I think I said that, Warrior Goddess Lady K. All that good stuff. Sending enormous love and light to you guys. Yeah, the messages, it's time to go deeper. It's time to go deeper into who you are and what you need to be doing, okay? Also, shout out to my mom. She sells paparazzi jewelry. When you be seeing your girl all bling, blam, blah, okay? Darlene Brown Smith, paparazzi. I'm supposed to be adding her information, but I keep forgetting. She don't charge it to my heart. She charges it to my mind, because she know I be having so much going on. But at the same point in time, Darlene Brown Smith, find her on Facebook, okay? And she has all her information on there. On top of, I will post her information, but listen, $5 jewelry. I'm telling you, you can't get no this. And I'm like, listen, you see these earrings, baby? Don't play with me. So I love y'all very, very much. Spread love, be love, okay? Be what you want this world to be. Be to people what you want them to be to you, because whether they give it back to you or not, thank you. Darlene Brown Smith, okay? Like I said, I'm going to put the information up there. K-Match Jewelry. If you like what you see, either go to her page. She does lives. Or you can go to her website, fashionfabulousbling.com. And like I said, I will put this information on all of my sites. So she does sell paparazzi jewelry. If you want, bang for your buck, baby, listen, I be fly with my little $5 jewelry, honey. I'm trying to tell you. And support. When you support people, when you so good, God will always give back to you. Never feel like you are lacking. When you think that you're lacking, you are going to lack. Hey, Tierra, love and light to you, baby. When So you think that's how you gonna be. So you keep thinking negative stuff and down and all that. That's what's gonna happen in your life. But God is saying there's no need to think inferior. There's no need to be afraid, because he's telling you, he's guiding you. As long as you seek knowledge and information, it will come to you. If you ask for it, God will give it to you. So however you're asking, whether it's through prayer, meditation, your quiet time in your head, however you ask God, he always gives a message. You just have to be willing to receive it. You have to be patient enough to stay and sit your ass down and listen to the goddamn message. And I don't know, like, God always come through like that, because I feel like a lot of us, you know, the blessings right there, but we just can't be patient. We keep doing stuff to it, girl, of course, baby, the higher you go, you ain't what the song is, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Like, come on, straight up. I be like, what, is you big mad or little mad that I ain't give up? Is you big mad or you little mad that I'm still pushing forward? Is you big mad not even really knowing what the fuck I got going on in my mind, in my life? But see, we passed that. We don't care. We know that people always got an opinion. Everybody got an ass too. You know what I'm talking about? So they can say, yeah, don't mean I need to be speaking. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, come on now. Stay grounded in who you are. Stay focused in your journey. We finally getting it, okay? And because we finally getting it and we are really doing the work, God is really, really blessing us on a whole nother level. So be blessed. I love y'all. I'm spread love and light. And always remember that 1 teaspoon of your girl, Warrior Goddess Lady K, a day is going to always keep your stress away. Remember, follow me on YouTube, comment, like, and subscribe. I teach from YouTube. I may have videos on my YouTube channel I may not have here. I do try to record some everywhere, and I will place it on all the platforms, but at the same point in time, YouTube is where if you want to learn about, you know, different things, you want to know more about chakras, you need, you know, bear with me because I have a life, I have kids, you know, so I try to post as much as I can, as frequent as I can, but know that you do not need me to do nothing but confirm what God has already told you. I'm just a messenger to say, yeah, you right. Yeah, do this. No, you right. You shouldn't do that. You knew that. Shit like that. Or, hey, this is what God is saying. He's been trying to tell you. And when I say it, it's going ding in your head. And that's how it works. So I love y'all. Be blessed. Spread love. Spread this video if you can. If not, it's still all good. I love you so much. Be blessed, everybody.